G'day folks, welcome to a nice little Friday afternoon, I suppose update and bit of fun. Just cleaning up outside, cleaning up the carport a bit more. Little experiment I did. I like to do this. I take a junky old flat panel TV or something that's not really worth fixing, and instead of destroying it, I'll put it out on the nature strip and gradually watch what happens. Like, I won't sit here all the time watching it, I'm still out there cleaning up, but it's interesting to see people pull up every now and then, and you see them moving back and forth in the car, and then they might get out of the car and look at it and get back in and leave. And yeah, so there's a really junky 42-inch plasma TV out there. I have attached some notes that I made when I diagnosed it. It is fixable, but it's a really crappy brand and it's cosmetically scarred up and damaged, so I've already got about 4 or 5 much better candidates for repair. So it's a bit of an experiment. I put it out there, and so far I've had a few near takers, but yeah, most people have taken off anyway. I even put on the bloody notes thing, look on eBay for Z sustain board. That's pretty much what it was. It was a sonic plasma with a bad Z sustain. It probably would have been an easy fix, but again, no remote, cosmetically damaged, standard definition, probably thousands and thousands of hours on it. Not worth messing around with. So yeah, it's out there doing the basically Russian roulette with whoever wants it. Either that or some kid will come along and kick it over or something silly like that, in which case it just goes straight on the trailer to the scrap metal yard. No big deal. But usually they disappear. Leave them out there long enough, they'll vanish. So anyway, it's a good way of getting rid of unwanted electronics. Make it look neat and tidy and put it out the front of the house, and sure enough somebody will grab it. Usually another person like me who hasn't had their fill of plasma TVs. But don't worry, there's plenty more plasmas around. There's 2 down there, and there's 2 in the house. There's another one under the carport. There's another one down there. There's an NEC plasma that still needs some attention. Yeah, there's plenty of plasmas. So anyway, we've got another pool controller for autopsy. We'll have a look at that one later. There's also, there's another one around here somewhere as well, a metal cased temperature differential switch. These are all ones that we tear out of old systems when we replace them. They're not even sold by my company ever, so we just replace them with our own branded machine. Yeah. What else? Took 1/4 of a ton of scrap from the Daewoo and other stuff to the scrap yard and dropped that off. Traded an old wooden ammo box, presumably busted electric shear, and a couple of pieces of flexible metal ducting for it. So still a bit of an unfair trade, but it doesn't matter. They support my business, I support their business. So I got a nice electric shear and a old wooden 303 cartridge case, ammunition box, 1954. I got one inside. I've never found one with the lid, but I have 2 of these now with no lids. And given the dirt will just clean off this, and it should be pretty good, nice and clean. But the shear, not sure what that is. It was all just piled up, like some builders pulled up and just pushed a whole pile of screws and nails and stuff like that. It's literally half a foot away from where everybody drives. I'd be lucky if I didn't pick up a nail or screw from this bloody pile. But that was in there. It's a Hitachi. I don't know if it's any good. I'm guessing they wouldn't have thrown it out without a reason. That could even be for cutting fibre cement sheet. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's a power drill attachment. Yeah, it's an attachment for cutting fibro cement sheet. That's not for cutting sheet metal. That's got carbide inserts in it. That bit there that's not corroded, that's tungsten carbide, like a lathe tool. So yeah, that's a power, normal conventional power drill with a AC sheet cutting attachment on it. Yeah. Anyway, now see what's happened with this. It is worn out. The bottom jaw has a through pin through the centre, but because it's cutting AC sheet, you get abrasive dust through it all, and it just laps the hole out to the point where there's just too much travel in it. So it's completely had it. I'll remove it and keep the power drill assembly. I'm guessing It won't have a chuck on it, but I'll be able to get a standard off-the-shelf replacement chuck and use that. It's got speed selection, but hasn't been used in so long it's stuck. I think so. Yeah, speed selector's stuck, but that doesn't matter. Good power drill, but I don't know, I've already got about 20 of the bloody things floating around. Oh well, worth a try. I was hoping it'd actually be electric sheet metal shear, but I realised there's too much clearance between the blades and they've got carbide tips on them, so it's not an electric tin snip. That would have been nice. You cut through body work and sheet metal and anything with one of them. Yeah, you tidy up time. More stuff to scrap. More stuff to clean and inspect. And it's nice and clean. Just going to get the mower out and clean it up properly. Tomorrow morning though. Little car's friends here too. The flooded DLP television top. That got full of water completely and then ended up getting flooded, so the DLP TV is going to be autopsied very soon. Unfortunately. No key. Yep, I've wanted one of these for so long and it just feels so good having one now. They're a nice car. I don't care what people say. If you want a hairdresser's car, go get a Celica or something. If you want a practical little micro SUV, you can get a RAV4 or a Suzuki equivalent or something like that. Yeah, definitely need a steam cleaner or something to clean the carpets up a bit, but she's pretty clean. It does look like someone spilled something there. Like Coca-Cola residue by the looks of it. McDonald's trip gone wrong. But no, apart from some minor dirt and everything, she's pretty damn clean. Part of the retainer. Oh, that's to hold the targa top. If you take the centre targa top across the front seats out, you can lock it into here. Just a holder. And more stuff to thin out. Half of it's my dad's, so that's going to go in the next two weeks. Terry can come and pick up his outboard for the first time in 12 months or however long ago he bought it. It's just been sitting here. He paid me for it. It's just been sitting. And more of Dad's toys also to be, I think, thinned out and liquidated. Yeah, too many bikes. You can't take them all up north. Sabaton. Gotta love that. Swedish power metal. Clutch is fine when it's cold, it's just when it's warmed up. It has a lot of trouble.